Hello guys, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandu for the European Cricket Network with another match preview for the European Cricket Series. And of course, this week we're in Malmo, Sweden, and this is going to be the first match of Thursday, match 15 between Ariana AKIF and the Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening. This game will start Thursday, the 6th of August, 9:30 a.m. GMT, which is 11:30 a.m. in Central Europe. It's 3 p.m. in India. And as always, you can catch all the action here on the European Cricket Network, whether it's through our website, ecn.cricket, or our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. If you're on the Indian subcontinent, you can catch it on Fan Code. And finally, if you're in the UK or Ireland, it is on Free Sports. So there has been a slight tweak to the fixtures, including this slightly later start. We'll come to that in a moment. But before I get to that, I'd love to invite you to follow us on social media at European Cricket, because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket, like I always say. Of course, we're in Sweden this week. We're back to Helsinki, Finland on the weekend for a 2-day ECS. The next week, we're going to be in Germany. So make sure that you follow us to keep up to date with what's happening in the world of European cricket. And of course, you could also follow me at Mr. Maximo. Thanks to all my new followers. Welcome. We hope you're enjoying the content that we're putting out on the European Cricket Network. So I alluded to the slight change in fixtures for Thursday. Now there's going to be 3 T10 matches. The first game will start at 3 p.m. Indian time. And look, anytime you want some more information about the fixtures or the standings or the stats to do with players or teams in our European Cricket Series tournaments, all you have to do is go to that website, www.ecn.cricket, and it's all there for you. So you'll see that Malmo and Karlskrona CC have made it through to finals Friday, and this is Group B action on Thursday. The top 2 teams will meet them in the semi-finals, and the third place team will meet Evergreen in the Shield final on finals Friday. So it's their last chance to get some points in the preliminary matches. Let's get to match 15 between Ariana AKIF and Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening. And Ariana AKIF, they will be led by their captain and wicketkeeper Hardeep Virk. And they had a pretty good first day. They impressed in their first up performances. They'll be looking to continue their unbeaten run through another day. While for Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening, well, they have a different story to tell. They didn't perform very well first up and will be very keen to make amends on Thursday if there to be any chance of featuring on Finals Friday. They'll be led by their captain Rama Reddy, with Ehsan Ullah Khan behind the wickets for them. So, as always, let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch, and hopefully you find this information useful. Now, today I have super highlighted 2 players for Ariana AKIF, and the first one is Debachan Dash. Now, he is a dashing opening batsman. He scored 121 runs on the Wednesday, including a sparkling 91 in their opening fixture. He looks a class player. I thought he was going to get 100. It was going to be very close. Unfortunately, he got run out of the non-striker's end, so he didn't get 100, but he still batted very, very well indeed. He's also a pretty handy bowler. He can even open the bowling for them if required. The other player I have super highlighted for Ariana AKIF is Nasser Baluch. Now, I like the way he went about his business on Wednesday. He scored 67 runs at a strike rate of 248. So that's an astronomical strike rate. And he came in at a very pivotal time in the match against Malmo CC, and he counter-attacked very successfully. He's also a very effective bowler. So with the ball in hand, he can also do the job. I've also highlighted some other players from Ariana AKIF, including their captain and keeper, Hardeep Virk. Well, they call him Happy, and he looks pretty happy with their efforts yesterday. He also does a pretty tidy job behind the stumps and also bats in the middle order. I've also got another opening batting option in Khalid Mohammed, as well as the youngster Ihsanullah Shahzad. Now, we haven't seen the best of him, but I do think he's a good young player with a lot of talent. So this could be the match where he breaks out. Finally, for Ariana AKIF, I've named a couple of bowlers, Mohammad Babak, as well as Inderjeet Singh. For Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening, I have highlighted some of their players too, including Nasirali Kavuru. I think he'll probably open the batting for them. Also their captain, Rama Reddy. Now, he didn't have much luck with the bat in their first game, but he did bowl a tight over that only went for 5 runs. So maybe that's a promising sign for him, as well as their best player, I think, Sher Rahman, the all-rounder. He looked to be the most talented player on the Wednesday. He opens the batting and the bowling for them, and he does look suited to the format, as well as the 11th player in my 11 to watch, Shabaz Ishaq. Now, he's listed as a bowler, but in fact, he was the only Karlskrona Zalmi batsman to make it to double figures. So hopefully he has some company in the double-figure club for this game. Now, like I did in my last match report, I've also put in a couple of substitutes for those of you playing Dream 11. And we do realize a lot of you use my 11 to watch as a Dream 11 team, but today you won't get them all in a Dream 11 team because of the points cap. So I have put a couple of substitutes in red there as some ideas for you if you wanted to sneak some more players in, including Binyamin, who I think will come into the lineup. I've put him in for Kavuru. And then finally, Esenullah Khan, the keeper, I've put him in for Ramareddy. But feel free to play around with it. If you saw something that I didn't see in their first match, perhaps you'd like to try out some other players as well. But that is my 11 to watch, with a couple of substitutes for those of you who are participating in some Dream 11 cricket. So it's prediction time. And, well, after yesterday, I said I was 13 in a row, and now I'm 14 in a row. So I'm on my best run ever. I'm up over 76% in my prediction, so that feels reasonably good. But Ariana CC pulled out a bit of an upset, some would say, against Malmo CC, who were in a higher division. So, yeah, I followed my instincts with my prediction yesterday in a game where a lot of people did tip Malmo CC, but they came through for me and gave me tip number 14 in a row. So I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did when I was watching the game. Now, for this game today, there wasn't too much hesitation for me in giving it to Ariana AKIF. And look, she's back. Ariana AKIF, I think, will be too strong. They're too suited to the T10 format compared to Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening. But this is a great learning experience for those guys from Karlskrona Zalmi Cricketförening, that's for sure. But I think that Ariana AKIF will be too strong in this match. I've put Debachan Dash as my star player. And the reason I picked him over Nasser Baluch, who I think could do equally well, I just know that Debachan Dash is going to get a bat because I think he'll open the batting and it's a good chance for him to get a big score. I think Nasser Baluch could also score a pile of runs, but that's only if he gets an opportunity. So that's my reasoning behind putting Debachan Dash as my star player for this game. So we hope you enjoy all the action. It's the last day of preliminary matches. Of course, finals Friday is coming up, and then plenty more cricket on the European Cricket Network. So we hope you can enjoy the game with us on the European Cricket Network. But for now, this is Vinny Sandhu for European Cricket saying enjoy the game, and we'll see you next time on ECN. But for now, it's goodbye.